Hello students, welcome back to Sri Ramanuja Vidya Mandir, a temple for learning. Now we are going to continue our session with some numericals related to basic concepts of the friction and how it is works. Here in this question consider sand is piled up on horizontal ground. Sand is piled up on horizontal ground in the form of a regular cone of fixed base radius r, then the coefficient of the friction between the sand layers is said to be mu, then maximum volume of sand that can be piled up without slipping the sand on the surface. Now in the question they are asking that the solution of this question you are going to solve. Here sand is piling up from, this is the way the sand is going to piling up, it is forming a cone shape. This is the sand is forming up the base area, r is the radius of the base. Then what is the volume? It is looking like a cone, then volume of the cone, volume V is equal to 1/3 pi r square into 1/3 pi r square into height h. This is the volume of the cone. And then if you consider the, what is that? This is the height of the cone h, and here it is said to be angle phi. Then here we have a triangle here h and phi and r. Then we know that tan phi is equal to h by r. Then h is equal to tan phi into r. Here we know that if you consider tan phi means here this is radius in this is the frictional force, and this is the normal reaction, and this is the resultant, and it is obviously looking like angle of friction. We know that tan phi is equal to mu, then h is equal to mu into r. We got h is mu into r. Therefore, how much volume of the sand to be piled? Then volume V is equal to 1/3 pi r square into height means mu into r, get a substituted, and then volume is equal to mu r cube, pi mu r cube by 3. This is the amount of volume of sand is piled on the surface such a way that the sand is not slipping on the surface. Hope you understand this numerical how I am solving. And next, now this is a question situation is given that a block of mass m kept on a horizontal surface, a horizontal force applied on pulley such a way that, what is the minimum amount of force? Find minimum amount of force. Minimum amount of force. Minimum force required to pull the block. Here mu is the coefficient of the friction. Now what is the situation? Here T is the tension. Here also T is the tension. Now T is tension. Now force, if you consider upon pulley free body diagram, then this is the applied force F, and here it is T, and here also it is T and T. Now then force F is equal to 2T is required. This is the force required to pull, minimum force required to pull the block through the using string through pulley. So therefore now in this case, if you consider for block free body diagram over here, here mass m is there. Now T is the tension, and this is frictional force will act. Now here frictional force is acting. That means at equilibrium means at minimum situation, the frictional force F is equal to tension. The frictional force F is equal to tension. So therefore, in this case, frictional force F is equal to, here it is, if you consider this is the normal reaction N, and this is the weight of the block mg, and then frictional force F is equal to mu into mg, then is equal to tension T, and therefore force required, force F is equal to 2 into mu into mg. This is the minimum amount of force required to pull the block. minimum amount of force required to pull the block. This is the minimum concept, a fundamental question model. And coming to next model here, it is a fine question is here. Obviously, there are three pulleys are there. Now block of small capital M. Here if you consider, I will change a small arrangement. This is mass, and I will tell here, this is the way. Now coming to point here. What is the maximum force F exerted by the man? Exerted by the man. This is the question. What is the apparent weight of the man under applying force? Here this is the person is standing here on M is mass of the man, small m is mass of the block. What will the maximum force applied exerted on this rope by the man such a way that the system is under equilibrium? It is on rough horizontal surface. Because of it is rough horizontal surface, the coefficient of friction between the block and the rough surface is mu. Now in a situation, if you consider, now T is the tension. Here is tension T. Because of the string is same, tension will be same. Here this is the tension T, and here tension T is there. This is the formula. We have to find what is the maximum force exerted by the man to hold the system under equilibrium, the man and mass. If you consider man and mass as a, here this is the mass block, and here it is the man. Now free body diagram will consider, the man and block will consider as a single system, and then here it is the tension T in upward direction and normal reaction N is in upward direction. The whole, this is capital M, this is small m. The weight of the man and mass totally capital M plus small m into G acting in downward direction. Under this situation, this is again tension T also. While you consider here the total mass and man and block you consider as a system, N is the normal reaction given by the surface on the system. Now this is the frictional force F. Now under equilibrium condition, if you consider the equation, now along y-axis, if you consider N plus T, normal reaction N plus T is equal to capital M plus small m into G. Therefore, normal reaction N is equal to capital M plus small m into G minus T. T is the tension. Now we got N is the normal reaction, and then if you consider in the next place, then what will happen? This is the value of the tension, normal reaction of frictional force. Then frictional force here, F is equal to, frictional force F is equal to mu into normal reaction N. Therefore, the value of the friction mu into the normal reaction is, yet what we got here, normal reaction M plus M into G minus T. That is capital M plus small m into G minus T. This is the value of the frictional force. If you consider the system again, come back. Now under equilibrium condition, what is happening? The frictional force must be equal to the tension in the string. At a situation, it is under equilibrium condition. In that equilibrium condition, again it is says that from along horizontal, tension T is equal to the force of the friction. Therefore, tension T is equal to mu of capital M plus small m into G minus T it is, and therefore then here T is equal to mu of capital M plus small m into G minus mu T, and send mu T this side, mu plus 1 into T is equal to mu of capital M plus small m into G. Therefore, the tension is, this is the maximum force given by the man on the rope such a way that two system keep in equilibrium, that is mu of capital M plus small m into G by mu of plus 1. This is the value of the tension in the string, and this is the maximum force given by man. And coming back in the next question, what he is asking? He is asking that, what is the apparent weight of the man? What is the apparent weight of the man? To find apparent weight, consider the apparent weight of the man. Apparent weight, minimum apparent weight. What is the minimum apparent weight of the man? Because the system is not accelerating, in this condition the apparent weight will be minimum. The minimum apparent weight of man to find here, only you have to consider, this is the block, here this is the block is here, now here this is the situation of the man is standing here. Now T is tension. I will take as normal reaction on the man by the block is, I will take it as N1, and then mass capital Mg, we have taken capital Mg is weight of the man acting in downward direction. So therefore N1 plus T is equal to capital Mg, and then N1 is nothing but apparent weight of the man, that N1 is equal to, when you put in weighing machine, the weighing machine will shows the N1, the apparent weight of the man only, it will shows the reading. That means N1 is equal to Mg minus T. Sometimes they will ask a question that if the man stands on a weighing machine, what is the reading of the weighing machine? The reading of the weighing machine is nothing but the process of the finding of N1 only. That means N1 is equal to Mg minus, here if you consider what is the value of the tension we got, T is equal to mu of M plus M into G by mu plus 1. Here you can substitute the value of the tension, mu of small m plus capital M. Here, mu of small m plus capital M into G by mu plus 1. Therefore, the normal reaction on the man, N1 is equal to, or apparent weight of the man, N1 is equal to mu mg by taking LCM of mu plus 1, mu mg minus mu mg plus mg minus mu small mg and minus mu capital Mg by mu plus 1. Therefore, here mu mg and mu mg gets cancelled over here. Therefore, apparent weight of the person, N1 is equal to, here G is common, and M minus small m. M minus small m here, just wait. Mu mg and mu mg gets cancelled, and G you can take common, M minus mu m into G by mu minus mu plus 1. This will be the apparent weight, minimum apparent weight of the man, who is standing on the plank. This is the formula you can use to find if any situation. The situation they will ask by giving masses values of mass of the plank they will give and mass of the man they will give, and you have to find the situation. Here the system is under equilibrium. Here in the consider another situation. Here in the situation, find here a block of mass m which is kept on a rough horizontal surface with coefficient of friction mu is equal to 1 by 3. The block is having a mass 100 kg. This block with an angle of inclination 37. With an angle of inclination 37, a rope passes through pulley, and a monkey of mass 25 kg climbing up through the rope with an acceleration a, and then the question is, find the acceleration of the monkey at such a way that moving in upward direction and the block is must be in equilibrium. Without moving, we have to keep this block under equilibrium. We have to keep this block on equilibrium. By keeping block on equilibrium, the monkey is moving in upward direction. What is the minimum acceleration is required? So here, what is the maximum acceleration? Maximum acceleration is required by the monkey. So here in the situation, if you consider separately for a block, this is the free body diagram I am drawing for block. Here, this is the block of mass capital M. Now here you can take it as a tension T, and then here you can consider tension T. Here I will write here only. Just a moment. Here I will write the block for this. This is the block of mass capital M. M is equal to 100 kg. And what are the forces or acts? It is kept on a rough horizontal surface. Therefore, there is a friction is acting. F is the frictional force is acting. And here, this is the normal reaction. N is the normal reaction. Now here, this is the force called tension force. Here, this is the tension. T is the tensional force at an angle 35 degrees. Now by resolving into component tension, here it is T cos 37. This is T cos 37. This is the 37 value. And this is T sin 37. These are the component of the tension. The weight of the block mg acting in downward direction. Weight of the block mg acting in downward direction. Here mg acting in downward direction. And then under equilibrium situation, at limiting equilibrium, what will going to happen? T cos 37 is compensated by force of the friction. Say as equation 1. I am saying as equation 1. And then coming to point here, what is going to happen? And what are the forces to find normal reaction here upon the block? N plus T sin theta is equal to mg. Under situation of equilibrium, N plus T sin theta is equal to capital Mg. Therefore, here tension that N is equal to mg minus T sin theta. This is the value of the N. Then we got the value of the normal reaction. Therefore, friction F is equal to mu into N we got. Therefore, mu into N, here frictional force F is equal to mu into N. That is the value mu of mg minus T sin theta. This is the value of the friction. Then at the place of the friction here we see now here, and the frictional force under equilibrium condition, the frictional force is compensated by T cos theta. Therefore, from equation 1 we can say simply, very simply in this case, T cos theta is equal to the force of the friction, and then T cos theta is equal to, then force means mu into friction means mu of mg minus T sin theta. And then T cos theta, see now carefully, I will send mu inside. That means minus mu T sin theta, I will bring it down. That means T sin theta plus mu T cos theta plus mu T sin theta is equal to mu mg. Therefore, by taking T as common over here, by taking T here, by taking T common, T of here, cos theta plus mu sin theta is equal to mu mg. cos theta plus mu sin theta is equal to mg. Now we got tension value. Then tension T is equal to, let us T is equal to mg by cos theta plus mu into sin theta. Therefore, here it is given as 37 angle. If you go through the triangle with 37, this is 37. For 37, this is 3 and this is 4 and this is 5. Let us substitute all the values whatever given. Tension T is equal to m is equal to, how much is going to be m? M is 100 kg given. M is 100 kg given. And g value we keep here. I will leave the value of acceleration in terms of g by cos theta means cos 37. That is cos 37 plus mu value is 1 by 3 into sin 37. Therefore, then 100g by cos 37 is 4 by 5 plus 1 by 3 into sin 37 is nothing but opposite by side, that is 3 by 5. Then 3 and 3 gets cancelled out. Then tension value T is equal to 100g by, then here 4 plus 1, that is 1 by 5, I will take it as common. That is here 1 plus 4 plus 1, that is going to be 5. Then tension T is equal to 100g. Keep it on side. And then coming to point here, monkey is climbing up. If you consider the monkey how it is climbing up, then the acceleration of monkey A in upward direction, mass of the monkey, weight of the monkey small mg in downward direction. Now tension is in upward direction. The resultant force Fr is equal to tension T minus mg. Then resultant force means mass into acceleration is equal to tension T minus m into g. Now in that situation, mass of the monkey is 25 kg. Now in the numerical itself they have given here, in the numerical, mass of the monkey is given as 25 kg. You have to find what is the acceleration. Now here consider the situation T minus mg, 25 into acceleration A is equal to tension already we got in the previous way 100g. That means 100g minus 25g. And then acceleration 25, acceleration A is equal to 100g minus 25g. 100 minus 25 is 75g by 25. That equal to 3g. See now how the question is going to be solved. Here this is the way the tension we have got finded. Then tension T is nothing but, here the tension value is measured, tension T is equal to 100g we got. This tension we substituted in the equation for monkey, equation of motion. Then there we substituted the 100g and 25g. That means 100 minus 25 will be 75g. The 75 by 25 is going to be 3g. And here, this is a question, is variable coefficient, that means coefficient of friction is varies with displacement. This is an important question here it is. This model is very essential also for advanced level. Coefficient of friction is changes with displacement. A block of mass m a block of mass m projected with velocity u along the horizontal rough surface. A block of mass m projected with velocity u along the horizontal rough surface. Then the coefficient of the friction is mu is equal to c into x, where c is constant, x is displacement. Where c is constant and x is displacement. Now question number 1. What is question number 1 ask? Displacement covered by the block before it comes to rest. Displacement covered by the block before it comes to rest. This is the question. Here in that situation, if you want to find, consider this block is there. This is the horizontal situation, horizontal rough surface. On this horizontal rough surface, already we have projected block with a velocity u. With a velocity we have projected. And then here, F is the force of friction applied on the block. Due to the frictional force, by traveling some distance x, by traveling, let us say by traveling some distance x, by traveling some distance x, it get stopped. The velocity becomes 0. Here this is the situation. Because of the force of the friction. Here what is the retardation? The friction causes the retardation. Therefore the velocity is going to be decreases and becomes 0. Then what is the value of the friction? Value of is equal to mu into mg. That means we know that from the mass F is equal to ma, that mu into mg, and therefore gets cancelled. Acceleration is equal to mu into g. This is the value of the retardation. This is the amount of retardation is acts on the bodies. Therefore it is coming to rest by traveling x distance. And then we have in kinematics equation v square minus u square is equal to 2 into acceleration a into, let us assume it has traveled a small distance from point O. This distance is traveled. At this distance I will take it as dx. I will take it as dx. Therefore then the maximum distance at which it can stop I am going to measure. The dx is the minimum distance I am taking. Here v is equal to 0, final velocity, minus u square is equal to 2 into acceleration is retardation. You can take it as mu into g into dx. And then negative and negative gets cancelled. Now dx, this is the minimum displacement at which it can stop. Then dx is equal to u square by 2 mu g. That's nothing but u square by 2 into the mu value. I have told you the mu value is equal to c into x, where c is constant. As per x increases, the mu value is increases. Therefore 2 into c into xg. And hence you can take in this frame dx into x is equal to u square by 2cg. U square by 2cg. Then integration, you can do both sides. Integration of x dx is equal to, here I can do for maximum displacement, both sides I can integrate u square by 2cg. Integration of u square by 2cg. U is constant, 2 is constant, c is constant, g is constant. Integration is not accept. Therefore integration of x is nothing but x square by 2. So x square by 2 is equal to, here integration formula if you consider, if any integration formula is given as x power n dx form it is given, then you can use the formula as, you can rewrite this formula as x power n plus 1 by n plus 1. And then in the situation, here at the place of x, here 1 is there, and therefore x power n plus 1 means 1 plus 1 2, x square by 2 is equal to u square by 2cg, and 2 and 2 gets cancels, and then x is equal to u by root under cg. By the traveling maximum x is equal to u by root cg, the body get stopped over here. Coming to point. Here we have applied, we have projected the body with velocity u. There the coefficient of the friction is varies with displacement. That value is mu is equal to c into x, where c is a constant. By traveling some distance, what is the displacement covered by the block before it is coming to rest? They asked, we have calculate the displacement x is equal to u by root cg. Now coming to the second question, what is asked that? Find the time of the journey. What is the find of journey? You can take over here the time of journey here. The time of journey means the block has a velocity at time t1 is equal to 0. It has a velocity u, and by traveling x distance, its velocity becomes 0. It is came into rest. This time t2 is equal to t. This is what we are calling as time of journey. Then using a formula v is equal to u plus at, you can solve this question. Final velocity 0 is equal to u. Retardation is nothing but we got mu g into time t. That means u is equal to mu g into t. Then here t means t is equal to mu, that means t is equal to u. T is equal to u by mu into g, that is u by cx into g. Therefore time t is equal to u by c into, here we already proved x is equal to u by root cg. That means I can put it as c into u by root cg into g. Then u and u gets cancels. Then time t is equal to, you can simply 1 by, here put our totally c, that is c square. It will be c square g square under root. It is c square g square by cg. You can keep place like this. Therefore it is 1 by root cg. 1 by root cg. This is the time we can stop by this traveling. Next, here in some situations they will ask under equilibrium situations only questions. Under equilibrium situations we can solve. This is a string and this is a rough horizontal surface. On this rough horizontal surface, the block of mass m is kept. Here this is the block of mass m is equal to 60 kg is kept. Such a way that here this is one string is there with a tension T, which is held at an angle 45, and then a weight is here, a block with some weight W is there, and then this is connected to tension another string T2. Now here the mu value is given as 0.5. Now in the situation, what is the value of the W? You have to find how much weight is required to hold the system is under equilibrium. You can use Lami's theorem to understand the situation. This is nothing but angle is, if you consider the triangle here, this is 45, 90 and it is 45, then it is an 135. It is 135 and again it is going to be 90 and here it is going to be 90. Now in this situation, what is the value of the tension T1? What is the value of the weight I am asking? By the resolution of T1 also you can take the question, but using Lami's theorem. Using Lami's theorem you can solve this question. T1 by, what is the opposite angle? The opposite angle sine 90. T1 by sine 90 is equal to T2 by, sine 135. T2 by sine 135. Then if you consider this is as T3, here over T3 is there. Now 90 plus 45, again it is going to be 135, which is equal to, here I will take it as T3 also nothing but W, then T3 is equal to W, T3 is equal to W, and then we can say at the place of T3 by sine 135 here over, then T3 is nothing but weight. I will take it as T2 sine 35. T2 by T2 is equal to T3. Now T3 is nothing but W, then T2 is equal to weight. Now T2 is compensated by the force of the friction. T2 is compensated by force of the friction, then T2 is equal to how much amount of the friction is over there, that is the amount of weight is required to hold the system under equilibrium. Then in that situation, frictional force, if you want to find, frictional force F is equal to 0.5, mu is 0.5, weight is 600, weight is 60 G, and then F is equal to, that is 1 by 2 into 60 G, and then here it is 2 1 jar 2 3 jar, F is equal to how much? 30 G. Therefore how much value of the W? W is equal to F only over here, then the weight is required. W is equal to weight W is equal to F, that value is nothing but 30 G. This is the way we are going to solve the question under equilibrium situations. Students, hope you understand. These are the questions we have completed. See, once whatever the questions are given, minimum knowledge friction related minimum knowledge questions, these are. Now these are the questions once you can recollect, and these models almost are there in every where you can find out this numerical, and we will meet in next session with better friction concept and some more depth also we can go. Thank you very much.